Okay, time to wake up, America. Folks, we're in for a big change come 2017. For decades, the banksters and CEOs have been fooling the average American. And the political classes on both sides of the aisle are the primary salespeople, selling you a load of BS. Basically, here's how it works. We've been told globalization is the way, the truth, the economic light going forward, and they called it progress. But globalization was allowing our corporate CEOs to export jobs, American jobs, to lands of cheap labor. That left massive numbers of unemployed people who either left the workforce or began to rely on various welfare programs to subsist. And government greased the system with free money from the Fed. The banksters got massive amounts of wealth dumped into their laps. They, in turn, loaned money at mind-numbingly cheap levels to corporations. Corporate CEOs got rich. Politicians got paid by the CEOs to keep the money flowing, and they got reelected by the millions of welfare recipients who were in fear of losing their checks. Effectively, a closed-end ecosystem of cronyism and legalized corruption. But in any system, someone has to pick up the tab or take out the garbage or clean the restrooms. That someone was the American worker. The globalist bankers were flushing cash while the average American's wages haven't budged in over a decade. Enter Donald Trump. The enemy of globalism is nationalism, and the army needed to defeat globalism is populism. Now, Donald Trump represented the populace. He saw that globalism was paying off for too few Americans at the expense of the majority of Americans. Trump promised to break our globalist trade deals. He's negotiating with American companies to keep their jobs right here in America, and he's not going to be easy. It's going to be a long struggle, and change is on its way. I'm expecting some chaos. We all should, as we redefine our economic policy. But with Ford, Carrier, and now Apple looking to bring its iPhone assembly plants back to the U.S., so far it seems to be working. Oh, and the man isn't even president yet. One final note, banksters beware. The globalization dragon, well, her flame is being extinguished. Big league.